She's 21, beautiful, talented, and remarkably down to earth. She also has half a dozen Hollywood producers lined up at her door, begging her to appear in their next movies. A week ago, Nicole Kidman was just another young Australian actress on the verge of making it overseas. Then her latest movie, Dead Calm, was released in America, and the critics raved. They gave the movie the thumbs up and declared a star is born. And as we discovered, Nicole may be a star, but she's certainly not starry-eyed. Not the sort of girl who'll do anything, and we do mean anything, to get to the top.
John, answer me. Please answer me.
A class act in a cruel business.
John, do you read me?
Young, yet wise beyond her years.
John.
Nicole Kidman is looking good.
Yes.
How good?
Well, it's given me probably what I consider the most fantastic life up until now. I wouldn't want to be anyone else anywhere.
Out of a rating of 10, what would you give her for star quality?
Given that she's 21, 10.
Something completely different. Hello? Coffee?
Thanks.
She was just 17 when she hit the big time.
Good morning.
She starred with the boy from Snowy River, Tom Burlinson. These steamy love scenes she'd now rather forget. But was it all just acting? Now, your first major feature film was Wind Rider.
Yes, Mike. That was something that I did because I wanted to work, and as it was, I had a great time filming it.
How great a time?
Well, pretty good.
Thought I had it all worked out, where I'd be 10 years from now.
You guys started going out after that. He was your first love?
I don't want to talk about it.
Love is never like your dreams.
The man they say has influenced Nicole Kidman's career more than anyone else is screenwriter and producer Terry Hayes. Nicole has become Hayes' latest leading lady. It's even been suggested he might be in love with her.
No, I feel very protective of Nicole, and there's a queue a mile long to fall in love with her, and no, by the time I got to the head of it, I'd be dead, I think, Mike.
I think the issues of Australian and American involvement are much clearer now.
They don't really give us stuff. What do you think?
It was the miniseries Vietnam which made Nicole Kidman a star.
I would say that it's very difficult for any of us who didn't go through what you and your friend experienced over there to...
An anti-war activist on a talkback show. On the other end of the line, her brother, just back from Vietnam.
We believe that it is a brutal war. It's not Australia's war, and it's not America's war either.
That's real acting. I mean, some actresses might be able to find it once, or they might go in and out of it.
Where's my brother?
She could do it time after time after time and get better each time. It was wonderful to watch. It was, I mean, we were sitting there watching Rush as the whole crew just applauded, and that's very rare.
How did you rate your performance in Vietnam?
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
5.
You are very critical.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can be very, very critical because I can look at it and see everything I've done wrong. I can tell. I know myself back to front and inside out, I think.
Spend an afternoon with the Kidman clan and you quickly realise why Nicole is so together. Take it away, Anthony. While acting might be the tree Nicole is determined to climb to stardom, her family are the roots.
It's my whole basis. It's everything I work from. They're the most important people to me in the world.
Nicole Kidman in her very first performance before the cameras. 2 years old, with Mum and Dad in a home movie. No sign yet of the actor to come, but it didn't take long.
She's wanted to be an actor from almost as long as I can remember.
Nicole's father,
from an early age,
psychologist
she,
Dr. Anthony Kidman, and her mother, Janelle.
Invitations would be issued, neighbourhood children would sort of be cashiered into roles. Nicole would be the star, the producer, the director. Get very, very upset if anyone deviated from her instructions. But she was always like that a bit. She was a bossy bit.
I was a drama queen.
Well,
Still am, I suppose. At assembly, I can remember being so embarrassed, being Sarah Bernhardt, please be quiet. And I never understood why. My name's Nicole.
Nicole Kidman out of the spotlight with the class of '85 from North Sydney High.
She was the ringleader of all the drama shows we had. Lunchtimes we had to be there on time, otherwise we were sacked.
She'd fired.
We were taken out of the play immediately. We'd have auditions upon auditions. We'd have to,
It's their regular get-together over a kiss until lunch.
She said, Jo, I want to be a really good actress. I want to be the best in Australia.
What?
You did. And I never forgot that. I thought, my God, this girl.
Mike, I can kill you.
Joe told me that.
It's true. And I just said, oh, really?
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Always remember, you're a working actress. Not a star. If you become a star, fine, but you're always a working actress.
Agent June Cann keeps Nicole's feet well and truly on the ground.
Well, I'll take that back and have a read of it.
All right, you read
Okay.
that and I'll...
Already, Nicole has earned the right to say no to more movie offers than yes.
I just don't know if it'd be the right thing now because they want to tie me up from September and that's
No.
impossible. If I'd listened to what people have said, then I wouldn't be acting because people said to me, you're too tall. And so I'm glad I didn't listen to that because that would have deterred me from doing what I wanted to do.
It's just fantastic when she's aware that you're approaching, that you can't have a thing.
Yeah, okay.
Nicole's new mini-series, Bangkok Hilton.
Stand by. Rehearsing.
16-hour days, 7 days a week.
And action.
Mr. McNair would like to change for dinner. Show him to his room, please.
It's up to you to make the right decisions and choose the right roles, and most people screw up.
No, I'll stay.
How are you going to handle it years down the road if you do become a big name and you are on a pedestal?
Really badly. I don't think I'll handle it very well. I mean, I don't know, I can understand people suddenly becoming like hermits. I can really understand that. I suppose I'd go along that road more so if that ever happened to me.
Become more reclusive?
Yep.
The often lonely existence of life in the fast lane. But not even darkened windows block out the real world for long. On a city street, a brief encounter between a young woman with everything and those with nothing. Though Nicole Kidman is certainly no stranger to the facts of showbiz life.
Any girl that can stand up and walk out on Warren Beatty because she doesn't think that he's serious about offering her a part, I think is pretty serious about her career.
She walked out on Warren Beatty?
She won't ever tell you this, but...
Why don't you? Nicole, tell me about Warren Beatty.
Pardon?
You know Warren Beatty.
Yes. Yeah.
Terry Hayes tells us.
I'd kill Terry.
He told us that Warren Beatty came on very strong to you.
Terry has got a big mouth.
The point I was trying to make is here you are, a 21-year-old, and you told Warren Beatty to go jump. He wanted more than just an actress.
He had some great advice for me as well. He wanted me to come and live in his house, but...
Right.
Only joking.
Yeah, are you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, sure. So Warren Beatty wants me to go and live with him in America. No, I mean, he was joking, yeah.
Yeah. And now you're...
Can't believe this. Yep.
You can blame Terry Hayes.
And you.
And me?
Yeah. I like to be the underdog, really. I like being the person that goes in to an audition and no one's heard of you, and you do a really good audition and suddenly they say, who's that girl? A lot of times I think, well, this is all going to be taken away from me soon. You can't have everything going so well and not be punished for it.
It's her latest film, Dead Calm, a $10 million murder thriller with Nicole trapped at sea aboard a hijacked yacht.
Ray?
A drama-charged chase scene where submission to a madman is her only hope of staying alive.
Yeah, I was going to say, you read my mind.
It's all part of the acting you never see on screen. The weekly voice lessons, where only practice makes perfect.
Why?
I don't know what happened then. I don't know what happened then. I don't know what happened then.
Now without the action.
If success for Nicole Kidman depends on dedication, her chance must be pretty good. But as those in the business know, clearing that final hurdle to Hollywood is for a very select few.
Whew, just take a breath and shake out. Good.
Do you think she'll eventually make it to the very top of the heap?
Knowing her as well as I do, I'd say that she can defy the odds.
What's your greatest fear professionally?
Probably that it will all be taken away.
And no more offers?
Oh, God. Yeah, that'd be terrible. But then you've got to struggle. It's got to be hard. And you've got to suffer in some ways. But I hope that it just gets better and better.
Hello, I'm Liz Hayes. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9 Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.